Hold on, I managed to recover PC McGregor's body footage of the incident. I knew one of them would have been wearing the BWM he wiped.
This is the part, so let's have a look. See where the reports are from. Anyway. Come on, quickly.
Yeah. All right.
Hello, lads. How's it going? All good? Good, good. I'm PC Bronson. This is my colleague, PC Maguire.
All right.
So what's going on here? What are you doing here?
Just chilling, isn't it?
Chilling, right? Chilling. Great. So we've had reports of drug dealing going on in this spot. Do you know anything about that at all?
No.
Nothing at all?
No,
Oh, that's
no.
strange. So remarkably, you both fit the bill.
What the fuck does that mean? What's that supposed to mean?
Don't speak to me like this. We're doing our jobs, and we need to question you about this stuff, don't we, PC Maguire?
We do, yeah.
Exactly. So what's going to happen from here, you'll both be searched. If you find anything incriminating, you know what the score will be, alright? You got anything sharp on you?
No.
What the fuck? Look at me.
Red man.
This is so wrong!
Where? Show me.
Here you go, take that. Take
Right.
a picture of it.
Oh dear.
Come on. Right, so that was a good.
Yep, right, we got to go.
Are we off?
Yep, we got to go. Yep.
Alright, boys. Lovely to meet you.
Yep.
We'll hopefully be seeing you again.
Yep. All right, stay out of trouble, yeah? Oh, here's your wallet, yeah?
Wow. Just wow, though. It's so messed up. Alright, on the ground. What years ago? Whoa.
The police, who had taken a low profile for most of the day, appeared again in strength this evening as groups of youths began to gather and the tension began to rise again. Before the latest trouble began, a calm had settled on the battlefield the morning after. Even so, it was a scene unknown in the United Kingdom outside Ulster since the Blitz. Of last night, everyone is agreed on one thing. The riot stemmed from one small incident, The police suspect that what followed was at least partly planned. The local people say it was the inevitable explosion of steam by a community which feels the police have been picking on them recently. To the rioters, it said the police shields were a red rag to a bull and the stones followed. When the police did eventually charge at 9:05 last night, there were several allegations that they used unnecessary force. Michael Oliver, ITN, Brixton.
So yeah, the cops killed him. Yeah, red man, cops killed him. What's that mean? What does this mean for us? So it's Bronson's father's fault? Hmm. I think I know. I think racism. $40. Oh! What have we learned? You were right, boys.
All right.
The red man. No, I don't. trusted you. We trusted you. What does that mean? I'm furious as you are. Believe me, I can't believe what's happening, but we will get to the bottom of it. No, I haven't. I am not. I'm not them. I'm not them. Nothing near them. They are their own creatures. They're their own creatures. They're their own creatures, bro. They're their own species. Why is it snowing so much? Damn! What the hell? Watch the beat drill of it again. Makes a lot more sense now. How? He's not talking about the fall. Not at first. He's talking about the hate crime. Stop and search. Huh? No one knows but me, because I was there. Boy was so scared, cried like a wuss. Don't stare. Don't stare. It's bear jarring, crying like a little wuss. It's what the red man say. After he jumps them. Yeah. The whole track got reference to it. It's what Barry was trying to communicate. Trying to warn us. Fucking Bradley. Mad thing. Have another watch now. You two need to get a grip. Watch Snap Life videos. They're still out there, fam. This is messed up. Damn. What's the status? You got him. To get like any. I'm on knife's edge with this. Okay, Sutherland. Sutherland's busy. Got some more to say? Intelligence. The victim's phone. We got him. About freaking time. Now get on with it. Now get on with it. We're gonna enter Bronson.
Little stupid ass boy.
This interview is being recorded at New One Scotland Yard, London. I'm Decent Munson Sheridan, and the district constable is joining us via the yard link. Bronson, state your full name. Mark Bronson. And your date of birth. 6th of June, 1980. We know everything. Silence will not save you. No. Comment. Gutless! Did you ever rescue? No. Comment. Oh, you're a freaking disgrace, man! This interview is terminated! We are done here! You're off the record now, Bronson. Do you really have no explanation for your racist attack? I did tell you before, Detective. This sort of thing is just quite common around these parts. I just want to freaking slap him. I just want to slap the little shooty out of him. Since it was being recorded at New Scotland Yard, London. I'm DC1 Sutherland, and Detective Constable is joining us via yard link. McGuire, give us your full name. Constable McGuire, what is your full name? Andrew McGuire. I'm gonna give him Andrew McGuire. I'm gonna give him this voice. Your date of birth. The 15th November, 1991. We have a video to show you. We're just gonna show them all the video. He's twitching. He's twitching. Andrew McGuire, we have a few questions to ask you. It's really in your best intent to answer them directly. Did you frame Birdley? You're not gonna say. I can't. Wire. I can't. Get it out, you'll feel. Okay. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. We are responding to reports of drug dealing in Perkins Park. No one gave us a description of the offenders. But when Bronson saw Jerome and Bradley, he was certain they were the guys. I activated my BWF when we approached, as they taught us in training. Please note McGuire has referenced body-worn video. Met Police issue body cams. I don't think Bronson realized I turned mine on. And then things escalated. Very quickly. It was horrific. It wasn't a stop and search. We followed no protocol. It was a race attack. And I did nothing. God. The things he said to those boys. Why? All I tried to do was keep my head above the water and support my partner. You violently subdued the kids along with PC Bronson. I did. When they were on the grounds, we took photos of their IDs. Then another call came in. We left them there. Face down. Covered in mud. Fearing for their lives. Oh, poor dude. I think he's actually innocent. Bronson had a real spring in his step after that. Sickening. Near the end of the patrol, I informed Bronson my BWN had been running during the encounter. He was furious. Like that was the crime. We decided to review the footage together before deleting it. That's when we saw it. One of the boys had been filming the whole incident on his phone. Jerome. Suddenly, Bronson felt the gravity of the situation. This was racially aggravated assault on two innocent black teens. If that boy's footage came to light, we would not only lose our jobs, but we could go to prison. Then and there, I should have gone to my superiors. I should have accepted my responsibility and made Bronson accept his. But I couldn't. I feel bad for McGuire. He doesn't deserve this. I didn't believe Fletch would face prison. I would lose my job. You have to understand. My whole life has been about becoming a police officer. So as a child, it's all I told people. Finally, I made it. And now it'll be all over. How would I face my family? I feel bad for him. Honestly, he doesn't deserve this. Guess who does deserve it, though? Bronson. That's why when Bronson said we had to get instructions, I didn't argue. I believed it was speaking. No, that's what I can't do. Speak. Go on, McGuire. So he was forced into this. We knew Jerome lived in the State Ford Tower from his ID. Over the following week, we began to track movements during our patrols. One night, we saw him on the street with some friends, heading to a party. It looked like. Johnson said this was our opportunity to grab his phone when he returns from his night out. So on his block until the early mornings, and sure enough, he appeared, phone in hand. Bronson exited the patrol car. I followed. We got within 5 meters of him. And Jerome glanced over his shoulder and then he broke into a sprint. We gave chase. Bronson shouted the phone. Jerome's just screamed, "Red man." He started up the stairway. We kept on. Only on the 12th floor did Bronson get a hand of him. They tussled about. He kicked Bronson in the face. Bronson staggered back. Then I saw the phone in his hand, exposed. I saw my opportunity. one. Measures. I lunged. Missed the phone. Made contact with his chest, which knocked him backwards off the rails. This dude, he was forced to do a crime. This wasn't his fault. This was not his fault. Forced to do a crime. I didn't look over. I didn't need to. He began racing back down. Before we reached the bottom, a report had came in. Got to Jerome a minute before the paramedics. The contact blasted open the back of his skull, but his face was intact, eyes wide open. Ronson checked his pulse and motioned me to do the same. That would explain our fingerprints. The residents began pouring down. We just went through the motions. Set up a police cordon. Gave the paramedics space. And then the scream of Jerome's mother in her nightgown. This is depressing. Paramedics told us to keep her away. So then we were grappling with the mother minutes after the son. That's when you arrived. Yes. When our shift is after Bronson came to my flat, I live alone. He began describing the next steps, already formulating in his mind. Not just to delete the stop and search video as originally planned, but to frame the other boy, Bradley, for Jerome's murder. He said we could manipulate tests on Jerome's virtual smartphone. He said he'd worked on previous murders and knew the flaws in the ER system. All the phone's data in store and operates off the cloud. And that cloud data could be accessed and modified through the Yardo's backend. At this point, there was nothing I could say. In spite of everything, only one of us was a killer. The following morning, we made our edits. I deleted the video. Bronson wrote the text. He said he knew exactly how these kids talked. I don't know why I thought that would be it, but not long after, when Bradley's drill video surfaced on Snapchat Life, Bronson became fixed on what he saw as the final step. Staging Bradley's murder. Suicide. I pushed back. We were in the patrol car, and I said, Bronson, I want out. I said I'd rather go to prison than kill another innocent boy. And then he put his hand on my shoulder. He said, McGrath, if you want out, all you have to do is tell me. And I'll take care of it. And I saw his eyes. And I knew right then he would kill me. And feel nothing. It's depressing. Then I said, let's do it. What did you do? It's depressing. Ronson swiped a few grams of K-Tem from police lockup. We knew Bradley's address from his ID. We had an unmarked car. When you told us to bring in Bradley, that was it. Everything was in motion. We tracked Bradley to the quiet road. Bronson struck him from behind, cuffed him, dragged him to our car, and filled his veins. He slumped over, semi-conscious. Bronson drove out to the bridge where the one without any cameras. Took out Brendan and composed a suicide note to post out on Snap Life. We arrived at the bridge. It was strange. Everything was so peaceful. Bradley was awake now, very docile. We let him out of the car, uncuffed him, helped him up onto the ledge, gave him a little push, and off he went. I posted onto Snap Life and sent the phone over too. And then I saw Jerome. Jerome. What? Yes. He was winking at me from across the river. Big chin on his face like the Grecian cat. The back of his skull was so blown open. It was him for sure. We got back out in the car. Disposed of the handcuffs and remaining ketamine. We returned to work. Thank you for sharing this information with us. I'm being nice to him. He deserves it. He deserves it. He got pulled into this. Let me ask you. Why do you think Jerome called PC Bronson the Red Man? His red hair and face. Yes, but Red Man. Go on. The night after we murdered Bradley, I had a revelation. Jerome came to me again. This time he had no wounds. He told me. The Red Man is Satan. Bronson is the devil. Don't you see? I was supposed to be in sacrifice. Instead, I became his servant. And Jerome and Bradley. They were sacrificed in my place. I've never been a religious man, but there's a line in Corinthians. When you dance with the devil, you wait for the song to stop. Isn't that lock, stock? And that's exactly what happened. I danced with the devil. I followed Bronson. And now finally the song has stopped. And I must be sacrificed. Jerome and Bradley can live again. I must be sacrificed for the resurrection. Only then can I be free. This is actually depressing. I need to speak with you in your chat now. McGregor. Stay here, man. Stay. Stay here. We see Burn McGuire. They did it. They full as hell did it. My voice acting was on point. Probably not. I'm joking. It's not. It's terrible voice acting. Can't speak with you anymore. We can't. Why? You're listening. It's not in my control. I'm sorry. Oh no! It's Sophie! Oh my god, I'm in charge. It is all there. My car is clearly damaged. But it is all there. And everything adds up. Okay, I'll notify Nasirs that we're charging them both now. Okay, now we need to do one. Gotta alert them. What's that, boys? They just wanted the phone. All this killing. And madness. Over a phone. Exactly. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Funny? Yo, I'm sorry. About Bradley. I was wrong. He weren't no op. Boy was one of us. We should have protected him. Shoot! Will. What's that at the end about seeing Jerome's ghost? About the resurrection? This McGuire hit it right in the head. I must felt sorry for him. Oh, I so felt sorry for it. This is like real talking, like kids talking. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he was ever in control. Same. That's what I think too. Nah, fuck him. Bro, he killed Jerome. Yeah. Whoa! What was that noise? They gonna eat this boy alive in prison. Trust me, fan. What's that noise? What is that noise? I know you guys hear that. What is that noise? That's so freaking scary. The audio's getting distorted. I'm so scared right now. No. Stop it. Why? What? You waiting for them? Go charge them. The audio is getting distorted. I'm scared right now. The audio is getting distorted. They're in control. Like, you see what she said? She said he can't talk to us. I'm sorry, I can't speak with you anymore. We can't. They're listening in. It's not in my control. I'm sorry. Oh no. Meh. Winston. Is scuffling paper and coffee. Okay, time to voice act. I'm DC1 Michael Sutherland, and the Detective Constable is joining us via the yard link. I can never say that properly. Winston, could you give us your full name? Winston Johnson. Thank you. And your date of birth? 9th of October, 19. Please share your story. So we understand you have something you'd like to share with us. The audio is getting distorted. I'm scared right now. I gave a witness statement back when this whole thing started. When the boy fell from the tower. I think this is a good voice. Told the officer, I heard the boy shouting Redman. Anyway, must have been the week after that. There's a small crowd outside the tower laying flowers, you know. And Mario was talking to my neighbor, telling her what me told her. Yeah, about the Redman. When this boy comes up to me not seen him before. Eyes wide with fear. Telling me repeat what you said. Me say what? He said. he said freaking call noises. He said repeat what you just said. So we tell him Redman, and this black boy's face could wait. It's a ghost. What's the strangest thing? And as quick as he can, this boy disappears. Jerome is. It shook me up, but didn't do nothing. I mean, yawning noise. Body had just fallen from the tower. Everybody shook up. Everybody. But yesterday, when we turned on the news, we see that same boy staring back at me. And saying he commits suicide. Well, I know me need to come talk to you. Tell you the story. Thank you, Weston. You can hear the distorted audio. I don't like that. Looks to you, then Sutherland. You two know, don't ya? Who the red man is? Me can see that you know. Me also can see that you don't wanna tell me. That's fun. Just make sure you do the right thing. Do you understand? That's why I'm here. Trying to do the right thing. Thank you for your time, Winston. Winston smiles. Okay. Thank you for your time, officers. That's when Bradley knew. So, precisely. I'm sure Bradley had his suspicions before, but hearing that witness statement, Red Man, that same word Jerome uttered it in the stop and search, it's unmistakable. Bradley would have known then and there who was responsible. Jesus. How did we fuck so badly? It's fine, Sutherland. Have you charged them? You can hear the distorted audio. Listen to the distorted audio! Listen to the distorted audio! It's so freaking creepy! Frick! Everything's been put on hold. McGuire had a psychotic breakdown is being transferred. Dude, this is not good. This is not good at all. Shoot. Crown Court calling. Let me get back to you. This is scary as hell. Jesus Christ. They're throwing it out. Throwing what out? McGuire's confession. The whole freaking interview. It's unmissable. Listen to you. What? I'm just gonna say curse word. Curse word. Frick. God, it's all falling apart again. Top brass has caught wind of what's going on. And that's putting a lot of pressure to resolve this case. It's staying atmosphere at Scotland Yard. Everyone knows what's happening, but no one acknowledging it. Scotland Constable charging with kidnapping and murder. Kind of headline could bring down a government. Swimming against the tide now. Hold tight. You can see can you guys hear the distorted audio, or is that just me? Because there's distorted audio. It's so freaking scary. I don't like it. It's giving me Simulacra vibes. This entire game gives me, like, Simulacra 2 vibes. Branson Loftman knows about it. Saying all the phone manipulation was making. What? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. It's true. It was a bit the best of intentions. Thinking, man, what the shut up, bro? He's gonna have a happy ending. Underlines all the. Dude. Frick. This is getting out of hand. Whoa. What? What do you
Hello,
want?
Detective. I just had a long conversation with Superintendent Fowler. Let me start by saying he's told me wonderful things about your talent, drive, and commitment to serving your government.
It's so glitchy.
I must commend you on that. Now, I am aware that a rather complicated situation has arisen. That in the midst of a normal murder investigation, some disturbing footage has come to light.
Exactly.
And a mentally unstable officer has alleged some horrific crimes. It's all quite unfortunate, but I believe we can resolve it very easily. Firstly, you should know that your colleagues at Scotland Yard are working hard to erase all record of that footage.
What?
There is serious concern that if this ugly footage came to light, well, it could spark unrest across London.
Well, it
the likes
needs
of
to!
which we've not
It
seen
needs
since
to!
the Brixton riots of 81. Our nation, our
Man, who gives a
communities,
frick?
our
Who gives a
police
Mick frick? Who
simply
gives a
cannot
Mick frick?
afford
I'm not gonna
trauma.
let this happen, bro.
And
I'm
so
going
every
serious
measure
mode
is
on
being
this.
taken to prevent this footage from entering the public domain. Secondly, I understand you and a detective Sutherland have given this mentally unstable constable's story some credence. And that you wanted to charge him and his partner with the kidnap and murder of 2 black teenagers.
Yes!
Now, that won't be happening.
Yes, it will.
Of course, you understand the law.
Yes, it will.
There is simply not any legitimate evidence that can be leveraged for such a charge.
It can.
I
It
have
can.
discussed it, and we're going to pursue a charge of racially aggravated assault based on the footage, and perverting the course of justice based on the phone tampering. We're going to pursue these charges immediately and discreetly. I can assure you now these officers will lose their jobs.
Exactly.
And they will likely receive a suspended sentence. But that's where it ends, Detective. The record will show that the boy, Jerome Jacobs, was murdered by his friend Bradley North. Who I
What?
understand then sadly committed suicide. Quite awful.
No.
And that's that.
No.
I'm sure it's been a tiring and confusing experience for you, Detective. But again, let me just reiterate how impressed we are with your performance. And, well, we've actually been looking at where to allocate part of next quarter's defence budget. And the superintendent and I both agree that you could achieve valuable things with those funds. Now, how does that sound?
Frick you, bro! Frick you! I don't give a fuck!
Now listen here, you little cunt. This is not a request.
No.
This case has already been buried. And I'm very happy to bury you along with it, if you so wish.
Man, I don't give a creepy go.
Keep that in mind.
I don't give a Kentucky Fried
Fine.
Frick. What you think now? Oh God, that's so scary. That's so actually scary. Man, I don't give one Kentucky Fried Frick about you. You know, I really don't give a Kentucky Fried Frick about them. He's so annoying. New person of interest, Marcus. New person of interest. Man, I don't give a Kentucky Fried Frick. I'm gonna turn on my camera. Guess what? Whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna turn on my camera later, but let's chat. I'm gonna walk free from this shit. It sucks. Let's just listen. This is not his fault. This is not his fault. This game has gone from 0 to 100 so freaking fast. Like, at the start of the game, it was just very chill. It was very laid back. But the millisecond it was found out that the two cops, they were the ones who actually did it, that's when things started to get really bad. Like, it went from 0 to 100 real freaking fast, bro. Like, how the... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. Why do we bother? Oh man, don't lose hope. It's so messed up. That's beautiful. You're good job, Vikram. Good job, Vikram. I'm alone. Can y'all save me? Terminating victim's phone? No! Stop! Stop! No, stop! No! No. No. No, my... What the frick? What? No, stop. Stop it, Andrew. Suicide. Please think about what you're saying. No! Oh my freaking god. Justice in this world. No one gives it to you. Just have to take it. No! 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 Don't. You know this is wrong. Think about it. Sucks. Nah. Nah. I'm not accepting that ending. No way in